Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that watched my first video on this topic, I want to say thank you and I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel or maybe just didn't see it yet, feel free to check it out. This is part 2 of that video and I want to get right into it. Okay, so continuing where I left off on the first video, and that was about the on-field arrow. In this example here, you're going to see how the play clock hits 10 seconds, but nothing happens on the arrow or the scoreboard banner to draw your attention to the time running out. Which is a small important detail that makes a big difference between getting the play off in time or delay a game like you see what happens here. Let's jump right into Madden's on-field UI to compare it. So real quick, two things happen here. The play clock on the arrow changes its background color to all black and the numbers turn red. But not only does it do that to draw your attention to time running low, it also does like a red sonar through the box as well to get your attention, which is smart and is very helpful to the user. They go another step further and have the play clock in the banner do like a pulse for every tick, which like in this example could really be helpful for when you're doing play adjustments and the screen zooms back. You still have the attention of the play clock running down. Perfect example of creating good football user experience with good on-field UI. Now let's see what Legend Bowl does. Now the thing they do here that Maximum Football and Madden don't even do is once you pick your play, they start their on-field and banner play clock in red numbers to show you the 15 seconds chewing off the clock, which I personally like. It grabs your attention from the start to know what you're going to be working with on the clock. It doesn't go red on the 9-second mark. It goes red when it counts down from 5. But what Legend adds to that is a beep, giving you awareness through sound instead of a visual awareness like Madden sonar and pulsing numbers. To be honest, I would love to have both of these game ideas incorporated in Maximum Football. Both games did a good job on these things. But now, let's go on to the thing I said bothered me the most because of my issues with vertigo, and that's the transition screens in Maximum Football. I'm going to start off with Madden because I feel like once you see this example first, when I show you Maximum Football next, you'll notice the difference and get an understanding of why this is an issue for me with my vertigo, but also how it takes away from the football experience as well. So here's a quick look at how a 4-down series plays out in Madden. I'm going to walk you through each down quickly on things you see or you don't, from the play call screen transitioning to the field and back to the next down. All right, here we go. First down, it's a handoff play. He gets stopped. Little stat bar pops up on the bottom, just letting you know, it's 2 rushes, 4 yards. Very subtle. And then we're going to just get ready for the next play. You see the little player interactions, play call screen pops up, very subtle. And we're on to the next down. 2nd down and 8. Drive back. He passes. Now, take note of this. He catches it. He catches it out of bounds. No banners popping up telling you out of bounds, incomplete pass. Watch what the ref does. The ref's the one who signals that it's not a catch. It's, incomplete. It's awesome. And you're seeing the quarterback. He's a little upset. We're on the play call screen. You're seeing the other receiver running back to the line of scrimmage. Great interactions. Great, football experience so far. 3rd down and 8. Drive back. Boom. They deflect it. Incomplete pass. Nothing's popping up telling you incomplete pass. You're seeing the quarterback being a little upset. And now we're on to the next play. 4th down. So just a quick little recap on that 4-down series. There was only the one stat banner that popped up on that 1st down. No other banners popping up after every dead ball telling you what down it is, incomplete pass, or anything else. Transitions from field to play call screen very subtle to non-existent, and you're seeing player reactions in the background. Basically a very easy, engaging football experience for the user and easy on the eyes for someone like myself. Now on a Maximum Football. All right, let's get right into this. Here we go. 1st down. Drops back. Gets sacked. A banner pops up. Can't see it. Transition telling you 2nd down. Transition to end the replay again with the 2nd down. Picking a play. Drops back. Goes for a pass. Incomplete. Banners popping up. Transition. Incomplete. So we didn't get to see that banner. Pick a play. 3rd down. Drops back. It's going for a pass. Incomplete pass. A banner coming up with the stat. Transition incomplete. Want to skip this replay, so another transition with the 4th down. Okay, you obviously seen all the transitions happening every down. Now, I get it. A lot of people will probably say it's not a big deal, it doesn't bother them, or they probably didn't even notice it. And I totally understand. But this is where the people might not understand how it could affect someone like myself because of my vertigo. The best way to describe it is like it's like a brain fatigue type feeling that ends up giving me a form of a headache, and then I just don't want to look at the screen anymore. The first time I played this game, this was the thing that bothered me the most. Not the gameplay, the transitions, because they're frequent and it's also like some weird open and closing cascade transition, which to be honest is not the best transition to use after every play anyway. If you notice, after every play, a stat banner was popping up, but you couldn't even read it quick enough because the transitions come up so quick and it's not like they're transparent either. Regardless of my issues, I want to see all the on-field interactions after every play, like how you saw in Madden. Not these weird cascade transitions that it just takes away from the football experience. Watch how Legend Bowl does this. Okay, real quickly with Legend Bowl. Okay, drops back, first down, he passes, pass complete, gets tackled, little stat comes up on the top, with a little message telling you something about the player. Pretty cool idea. Pick the play, here we go, second down, come out, he's dropping back, he goes for a pass. And you notice how when he passed the ball, a little message comes up, pass complete. That's pretty cool. A little stat bar comes up on top with a little message as well. Again, a unique little feature they do in theirs. Here we go, third down. He's dropping back, passes it. He got batted down. Now look at their transition for the fourth down. You see, it doesn't do like a weird cascading in and out transition. It's a quick slide. It's transparent. You can see the interactions in the background. And if you wanted a stat bar on top, it's easily placed in there, no problem. Doesn't block anything. Now, even though I showed how Legend Bowl did their transitions in a better way than Maximum Football, I still would prefer no transitions like Madden. When I see these transitions popping up, it just gives off arcade football vibes. It fits Legend Bowl because it's more of a retro arcade slash sim football game with some realistic elements. But if Maximum Football is aiming for simulation football, it shouldn't have these transitions. I mean, just looking at Maximum Football's overall interface design, it gives off an arcade-style football game. Again, these are just my opinions. Others will probably disagree, and that's fine. All right, real quick on the touchdown celebration UI. They need to speed up the bar for number one. It moves too slow. And sometimes you don't even want to celebrate, but it's like you got to press something just to speed that along. And then because of the way it's formatted, I would just make that a D-pad. Watch how fast the bar moves in Madden. And because it's in the right analog stick, it's just a quick flick. Now, Legend Bowl doesn't have a touchdown celebration, but I just like how it brings down the stat box and the dry summary for you to take a quick glance at it. That's pretty cool. All right, so on to the extra point kick. There's two things here with this kick. What you're going to see after he kicks the ball, the camera stays locked in on the ball, which is weird. They need to fix that. It shouldn't stay locked in on that. But to signal that it's good, a banner pops up telling you it's good, which is fine. You see the camera thing. But then also the transition with the extra point. They don't need it. Now let's check out Madden. Kick is up, it's good. They don't use a banner, but they utilize the refs, giving you a better football experience. Now, there's other things I can deep dive into further, but for the sake of making this video too long, I'm just going to have them playing in the background while I just close out with my final thoughts. To wrap things up, Maximum Football's game UI and UX need some more polish in a bunch of areas I went over, plus these other areas you're seeing now. I mean, we all bash Madden for all their issues, but to be honest, they do a pretty good job in the on-field UI and user experience, as you saw in these examples. I know people might look at these like they aren't a big deal because it might not bother them, and also because gameplay is what people tend to focus on only. And yeah, I get it. But for someone like me, they do bother. And I notice these very easily. Like the title says, gameplay isn't everything, which is why I want to bring awareness to it. I don't think a lot of devs even know how something like these types of transitions, for example, can be an annoyance or a trigger for gamers with vertigo or motion sickness. These little subtle improvements go a long way for not only me, but the overall game experience. So with that being said, I want devs to be more mindful of making these experiences enjoyable for everyone. The one thing I learned these past few years is that a lot of people are trying to find games that are vertical friendly. A lot of us can't handle some of these newer fast-paced realistic games, but we want to find a way to still enjoy the hobby of gaming. That's all. Anyways, I'd love to hear your thoughts on not only these videos I did, but how you guys feel about the UI and UX in Maximum Football, or anything else I talked about. Like always, I want to say thanks for watching, and I truly appreciate it. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos, which might possibly be Maximum Football's gameplay next. Until next time, have a good one, be safe, and we talk later.